In the last year or so, tremendous progress has been made in the area of fitness tracking and health tracking, and you can buy some devices, wearables like a watch or a simple bracelet. I mean, it's not a simple bracelet, it's an electronic device that you wear around your wrist, and it measures your heartbeat, it measures how you sleep, how well you sleep, what phases of sleep you're in, and many other things. And why is it important? Because when you want to beat something like insomnia, whatever it is, if you can measure it somehow and see the results and focus on them, you will have bigger chances of winning the game. So if you can monitor your sleep and see how well you slept during one night and how badly during the other, or generally how you slept, and then you can maybe figure out, okay, maybe on that day I had this type of a diet, maybe on that day just before I went to sleep I had an apple, and the other day I had an ice cream, what's the difference? You can start actually making big changes, and this is important because suddenly you have data that you can focus on, and when you focus on something, it changes, it grows or expands, or basically you get the results that you want much quicker. Because if you don't know what to look at, you just cannot sleep, or you wake up often during the night but you have nothing to compare it to, it's really difficult to make a difference. But with these devices, suddenly you have a tool you can work with. So what kind of devices can you buy, or should you buy? Well, I have here this Huawei GT watch. That's kind of mid-range thing, but you can also buy something like this. This one is Xiaomi Mi Band 3. This one is pretty cheap. It's like a quarter of the price of this Huawei watch, maybe even the fifth of the price, I don't remember now. I'll put the links below. Or you can buy a proper smartwatch, which is a great device. However, smartwatches have got two flaws. First of all, they're expensive, and second of all, the battery life is quite bad, usually a day or two, whereas these devices, they go for a week, 2 weeks, or even sometimes longer, depending how you use them. So how do you use them? Well, before you buy one, make sure that you like the software that comes with it. So I'm going to show you the software that comes with Huawei. Let me start the screen recorder here. Okay, so here is the screen of Huawei Health app, and so at the top how many steps I made, but then in the middle here you can see I slept 6.7 hours, and I can go and see the details, yeah? So let's go to something meaningful, because this one shows me 4 hours of sleep plus. At the bottom you will see there were some naps. So it's not perfect, but sometimes it's really good. So let's go to some nights where it shows me like proper results. Let's say, no, not this one. This night. So I slept 8 hours, 31 minutes. And you can see I was awake 3 times, four times during the night. I had a lot of deep sleep, so that's a purple thing at the bottom, at the beginning of the night, and then a little bit every now and then. But nevertheless, I got 82 points, which is quite good. We should be aiming at least 80. So let's look at the statistics. So deep sleep, 1 hour 32 minutes, light sleep 4 hours 37, and REM or rapid eye movement 2 hours 22. So let's see, night sleep, it says normal, so between 6 and 10 hours, that's what they recommend. Deep sleep, only 18%, a bit low. Yeah, 20% is the minimum recommended. Light sleep, normal, but bordering on too much. REM, 28%, almost too much. And deep sleep continuity, quite low, only 62. Awake 4 times, it's high. Breathing quality, 100 points, so maximum, so that's quite good. And obviously I can look then at statistics for a week, for a month, or even for a year. And as I said, what I can do with it, I can look at my night sleep, and then I can think, okay, actually last night I had this type of food, or I had some exercise, and I can see how it affects me. I can then make notes. It's so much easier when you use the technology. So Huawei also gives some recommendations, so you can click on here and read a bit more about the recommendations. So standard amount of sleep and sleep architecture, how it works. Then there is some other advice, let's say deep sleep. What is deep sleep? How I can improve it. Same with light sleep. And what I can do, and also Huawei gives some explanation on how they actually arrive at that conclusion. Can't remember where I saw it. Was it a year? Okay, it doesn't matter, but this is what you can get from Huawei app. So I suggest you play with the app, and if you like it, then go and buy Huawei. If you don't like it, maybe check Xiaomi or Garmin or Fitbit. Check their applications, play with it, and see if it actually looks alright. Because it's not just the device that you're buying, but it's the software. And it's very important that you like the software that you're gonna use. So I hope that was useful. If you have any questions, ask me. I'm placing links to those devices underneath. So use those links so we can both benefit from it. So thank you for watching and take care. Bye bye.